My name is Jonathan Kelly. I'm doing a Master's Pre-Registration in Physiotherapy at UEA. Physiotherapy is a science-based subject that uses a number of core skills to be able to develop human function or functional movement of a patient. I'm quite a sporty person. I spent a lot of time as a youngster dealing with physiotherapists from a sporting perspective, and that kind of encouraged me to kind of find out a little bit more about it and find out what it entails. And then the more I looked into it, the more I really felt that was the way I wanted to kind of go in terms of my academic career. I had two options really in terms of physiotherapy when I came to the school. I had an option to do a BSc, which is a 3-year course. It uses a university timetable that goes from July to July really, or the Master's course, which is an accelerated program over 2 years. Many people look at physiotherapy as someone running on a sports pitch with an ice pack, throwing water on someone, making them feel better. But I think in reality, physiotherapy is very different from that. It's a very science-based subject. Some examples of places we might find physiotherapy is maybe working with industry to get people back to work, working within back pain classes to get people to deal with their chronic back pain, working with people with strokes to try and help their functional movements, the young kind of kids who want help with their football, because they got injured in football, to old people who've maybe fallen over and need some help just getting back to their feet and walking and functional movement. You don't have to be a science kind of boffin to be able to do this course. It's a very applied course. It's about you as a person communicating with patients and really making them feel at home with themselves, and obviously using some of the kind of therapy or the evidence base to try and to help you. So it is hard work. There is a lot of things you need to learn, but that's the whole part of the course, and that's why you get a lot of practical placement within the course to be able to develop that. I went to look at many different universities and had the opportunity to go and have some interviews in various different places, but when I came to UEA, I felt like the staff and the people here were really, really helpful. I loved the environment. The university is a really good learning tool. It has a great school here, which is fairly new, and some really good facilities, and it kind of all came together really and became my first choice pretty quickly. One of the things I really liked about coming to this university and the opportunity to come to this university was the ability to look at human dissection and other modalities that they had within the university that made this separate to other places that I applied. The standard of lecturing and teaching within the university is very high. Our actual school is very active in research terms, but also in terms of our course is very interactive. We have a lot of theoretical things that we have to deal with, like we said, in anatomy and physiology, but equally we have a lot of practical elements that people have a lot of experience from actually working in a practical environment. The support within the university is fantastic. We've just recently had some careers advice because we're getting very near to finishing the course at the moment. There's loads of different things like library that offer very different kind of opportunities for you. Especially on a master's course, you have various different things, like your academic ability has to be very high, and they offer schooling in that if you need to help you to get to the appropriate level of academic ability in writing skills and computer skills. After I finished my physiotherapy training, the options available to me are massive really. They go from working in the NHS and working in that environment to working in private practice, to going into management project things, to actually working abroad if you wanted. I think you should choose physiotherapy if you're someone who likes to go and communicate with people, likes interaction with everyone, loves working hands-on with patients and people from all kind of different backgrounds and environments, and likes to apply their knowledge in a hands-on way.